Dexter Holland, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm talking to you and hopefully going to get to the bottom of the mystery that's on everybody's mind. When's the new Offspring album coming out?
Yeah. Well, we're working on it, but we had the song ready to go. We're all excited about it. We thought, let's just put it out so we can get out there and play some shows and see some people.
Is there like a timetable on the album, like maybe halfway through 2015, towards the end of 2015?
Well, we're working on it. I don't know how to say exactly how far along we are. We got a few things cooking, and this one we were just really inspired on and got it finished right away. But I'm hoping by the end of the year we can have something out.
Okay, so it's kind of just you're going with the flow. Is that fair to say?
We love making records, and, I love being in a band and playing shows, and the whole thing is awesome. And when we do an album, a lot of times you end up kind of going away for like a year so you can put an album together. And the way people are listening to music now is different. They're buying it a single at a time. And we thought, let's just kind of put out a single and maybe put out another single, and we'll get the album together as quickly as we can, but not look at it just like that, where we're going to go away for a year or two and then put out a whole album.
Do you feel like in terms of writing this way versus, say, on your earlier albums, where I'm guessing it was more of a faster pace or maybe a rush, do you think that this is going to give the album a different feel or sound because there's going to be so much time in between?
Well, maybe. It's fun doing it this way because it's more like, I'm inspired, I'm going to write something today. The other way can be very intense. But I think, at the end of the day, it's still going to be good. I wouldn't put it out if it wasn't.
Now, promise me this. You guys aren't going to be doing the U2 surprise. It's on iTunes. We're going to saturate you. Although I wouldn't mind having an Offspring album show up on my cell phone randomly. Now that I say that, can you do the iTunes surprise? It's on your iPhone thing?
Well, we're a punk band, so we'd have to hack everybody's iPhone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think U2 always is trying to innovate and do cool stuff, and I think that's awesome. And the way our band has always worked is we try to stay just a little bit under the radar.
And why is that?
I just think it can be annoying when some bands are just out there too much and you see them all the time, Like, that chick the girl in the Progressive insurance commercial?
Yes, Flo.
Flo. She seems like a nice lady, but God, I don't want to see her anymore.
So would you be willing to go along in saying that U2 is the Flo of the music industry?
No, not U2. I really love and respect U2, but we don't want to be the Flo of the music industry.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Maybe the Geico Lizard, perhaps.
Now, the Geico Lizard, I think, is pretty funny.
Yeah, and he's got a British accent, which always works. It can never go wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, we do a segment here on the show called Rock Talk. It's always like weird facts about bands and things. And you guys are just a treasure trove of random and strange information. Like you yourself, the degrees in biology and molecular biology, and you're a doctoral candidate. You have your own hot sauce. You're a pilot. You're a flight instructor. All of the deep digging that I can do on Wikipedia, mind you. What is there that you haven't done that you want to do?
Actually, I live by a lake, and I just read that there's an old airplane that crashed and sank in like World War II, and no one's discovered it. So I want to get out there and I don't know, buy some kind of sonar or something and find the lost records, right? That'd be fun, like a treasure hunt.
And maybe write a song about it. We could see that on the new album when it comes out at To Be Determined.
Maybe, right?
I'm just hoping that at some point in the interview you have a set release date in mind and you're going to slip and then go, damn it, Shmonty, don't air that. It's a big secret.
Well, what is sort of a secret, but I'll tell you right now is that we have a video for the new song, and it's coming out tomorrow.
Excellent. What can you tell me about that?
Well, it's going to premiere on Mashable, a website, really cool website and stuff, and we're trying to think of something really great to make the video about, and our idea is, what if we did Fight Club with clowns?
See, I'm torn. I'm torn because on one hand, clowns terrified the crap out of me. And on the other hand, clowns are getting the crap kicked out of them. So it's kind of a bittersweet concept for me.
Exactly. No, I think when you watch it, I think it's pleasant because all those unpleasant feelings you have about clowns, it's kind of nice. It's almost like you're taking it out on the clowns.
And I don't mean to speak ill of the rubber-nosed brethren that may be, listening to our radio show, because God knows I need the ratings. But are they friendly clowns in the video? Or are they evil clowns? What kind of clowns are we talking about?
Well, since they're fighting, we wanted different groups, like that old movie, The Warriors, kind of. So we have circus clowns and rodeo clowns. We even have a group of Juggalos, the Insane Clown Posse clowns.
Yes.
And they all kind of fight each other. But the worst one, of course, is the mime, right? So we've got a mime in there, the mix, too.
And if you had like a mime Juggalo, it would be like a Muggalo.
Right.
Have you ever played the Gathering of the Juggalos? Is that a festival the Offspring has played?
No. I have just seen like videos on YouTube. I would love to go check it out. It just looks like it's so much fun.
I would like to see it maybe from like a helicopter or from the inside of like a vehicle, like on a safari.
Yeah, it's kind of that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, just to experience it, but
yeah, you want to see it as a spectator, not a participant.
Exactly. What's the weirdest show that you guys have played? I mean, staying on that subject, then.
Oh my gosh! I mean, we've done some crazy shows. Sometimes, when we play like more like athlete events, like snowboard stuff, those can be the craziest. We did a show out on Mount Hood once where a guy. He was trying to have fun, I think, and be crazy, but he lit himself on fire and started moshing. And then he realized he was getting really hot, and all of a sudden, his fun turned to panic. He did the stop, drop, and roll and all that kind of stuff.
Good God. See? Always a good time at the Offspring shows.
You never know. You never know what you're going to get.
Well, the insignia, right? It's a flaming skull, so, I mean, maybe he was kind of just trying to... art imitates life or whatever. Life imitates art.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, Dexter, thank you very much for taking the time and ringing in. And I'm just going to put it out there one more time. No special release date we want to talk about on the album right now. Just between you and me, and I swear that this maybe won't air. Okay, it will air.
October 15th.
October 15th. All signs point to maybe.
Oh, you know what? One more thing, because we're playing in Tempe in about a month. You
guys are. You're coming up on the 4th, right?
On the 4th is crazy punk rock show, NoFX, Rancid, Day to Remember, the Vandals and stuff, and it's April 4th, and come on up.
Excellent, man. Well, Mr. Holland, or can I call you Dexter? We go way back now. We go like 9 minutes back, so I feel like we're on a first name basis.
Dexter, please.
All right, excellent. Well, Dexter, thank you so much for calling in, man, and we'll see you when you guys roll through Arizona.
Okay, great talking to you. Take it easy. Thanks a lot.
Take care.
See ya. Bye-bye.